Okay, so welcome to Monday Morning Pilates. Today we're going to be using the fitness band. So make sure you've got that with you. And we're going to start standing. We're going to come to the edge of your mat. Pop your band around your feet. So standing on the band with it around your feet, midfoot, standing up nice and tall. Let's just take a second to breathe. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Make sure you're expanding your rib cage as you breathe in. And then exhale and closing the transverses, wrapping it around your waist. One more nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're just going to drop your nose to your sternum and start to peel down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, and drop down to the floor. Just relax here, keep the knees relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, rolling back up through the spine. So take your belly button up towards your spine, roll through, stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other, coming all the way up. Then we're going to do that again. So nice deep breath in. And then exhale, rolling down through the sternum. You've got a slight tension on the band, so you're separating your feet so that your band is slightly tense around the feet. Then inhale at the bottom and exhale, drawing all the way back up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lovely. Coming all the way, standing nice and tall. This time, we're going to go down. We're going to start to walk out. So inhale, exhale, rolling down through the spine, all the way down to the bottom, nice and relaxed. And then I want you to just walk your hands out into a plank position, holding here, drop the knees down to the mat and come onto all fours. And here we're just going to round the spine again, so just make sure that spine's really warm, just rounding up, drawing your belly button up towards the ceiling, rounding through the spine, dropping the head, relaxing through the neck, and then slide the shoulder blades back down around the spine, lifting the head, and lifting your tailbone, but keeping your belly button pulled up towards your spine. So keeping that held feeling in your core. And then we're going to go back into that lovely rounded position. And then come back to a neutral spine and just take the feet back into a plank. Holding here, draw your belly button up towards your spine. We're going to start to draw one knee in towards you and then drop it back. So your toes are tucked under, knee comes in and back. So straight away, you're pulling up with the core, wrapping the transverses around the waist and just drawing that knee in towards you. Exhale as you draw the knee in and inhale to take it back. Exhale and inhale. I want you to be really pulling up out of the shoulders. So keeping the ribs pulled up, not allowing anything to sink in the shoulders. Draw it in and back. In and back. In and back. In and back. We're going to do 4 more. Here we go. 4 and 3. Really pulling up with the core. 2 and last one. Holding here. We're going to start to lift one foot and then the other. So stretch your foot up, keeping your tummy pulled up towards your spine, just starting to warm up the glutes. Now you're going to start really feeling it in the shoulders. So make sure you're pulling up out of those shoulders. Just give me 6 more. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and then pop the knees down onto the mat. Sit back in child pose, release the shoulders straight away. We're getting straight into those shoulders, so just give them a little stretch out, relax back, come back onto all fours. So still with the band around your feet, this time we're going to lift one leg up towards the ceiling and we're working into the glutes and the back of the leg. So pushing it up. Same leg lifts. And push. Exhale as you push it up. Lovely. Good. Keep going. Push. Now you'll feel this really activating in your hamstrings at the back of your thigh and into the glutes. Keep it nice and slow and controlled. Push and back. Draw the belly button up towards the spine. Exhale as you push. 4 more here. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now hold it with a little bit of tension on the band. Turn your leg so that your knee is now coming facing out towards the side. You're going to draw it across and then take it behind you, crossing behind. So pulling it out to the side and then crossing behind. Out to the side. Now this is going to start to really get into those glutes, even your supporting leg, you're going to start to feel. So really pull up out of the shoulders, don't let anything drop. Pull the belly button up towards the spine. And pull and cross back. Pull, cross back. Pull, just 2 more to go. Pull, cross back. Pull, cross back. Now you're going to pull it and give me 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. My glutes are on fire. 2 and 1. Well done. Pop it back down. Sit back in child pose and just give your glutes a break. We've gone straight in, full on, getting into those glutes. Okay, just rock side to side. Oh, that feels good. Okay, come back up onto all fours. We're just going to go straight into the other leg. I'm going to switch around so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to literally switch around on my mat. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So starting with the toes tucked, taking this leg up towards the ceiling, pushing back, push back and back. You can keep the toes flat actually. Push back, really pull up out of the shoulders, and just pushing that leg back, activating the hamstring and glutes on this side. Push back, back and back. Lovely, keep going. Use your breath and use your core, lifting up out away from the ground. So really use your shoulders and your rib cage to push up away from the mat. Try not to sink in towards that mat. Okay, we've got 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, turn it out. Now draw it out to the side and then cross it behind. Good. Out to the side and cross behind. Keep lifting it out of the shoulders and cross behind. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. I know this is a lot. Good, keep going. It'll all be worth it. And squeeze back. Pull out. Squeeze back. Just 1 more. And then give me those 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Pop it down. Sit back in child pose. And just stretch side to side. Really well done. That's a lot. Glutes are on fire. Amazing. So we're just going to come now. Give those glutes a little rest. Come down onto your backside, keeping the band around your feet. So we're going to stay like that, but I want you to have tension on the band. So make sure that you're pulling it out, placing tension on the band. From here, we're just going to take a half roll back. So arms out in front of you. Inhale and exhale. Belly button to spine. Lovely. Coming down just to where you start to feel that tension. Try and keep the neck nice and long so you've got no tension in the neck. From here, you're going to lift one leg and pop it down. So you're just getting tension onto the band. So lift and down, lift and down. And breathe. So just starting to use the front of the legs. So you'll feel this now in the quads. Lift and down, lift and down, lift and down. Keep those shoulders down. Okay, from here, we're going to take both legs up and hold. So holding this way, we're going to start to switch the legs. Switch and switch. Switch, keeping tension on the band. So keep that lovely rounded feeling. And switch and switch. Keep going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Sit up and sit over the legs. Just give your legs a break. Rock around a little bit. Stretch out that lower spine. Just hang out there for a second. And then we're going to come all the way down, moving the band round to your ankles now. Take it round to the ankles and then come and lie all the way down. Perfect. Okay, starting with your legs, feet, well, I'll say hip width apart, but I do want tension on the band, on the ankles. And then inhale, exhale, take the legs one at a time with the restriction of the band up to tabletop. From here, we're just going to start by lifting up into an ab prep. So inhale, exhale, lifting up. Press that belly button down towards the spine. Keep your tailbone heavy. So try not to go completely into an imprint. I want you to stay in a nice neutral spine. From here, let's take the hands behind the head and give the neck a little rest. Keeping your elbows out, chin lifted and lifting from your breastbone. From here, we're going to just lengthen one leg to the floor and lift it up. Now, I want this action to come from your core. So you're really using the core to press the leg down rather than thinking of pressing the leg. So press and lift, press and lift. Keep lifting from your collarbone. So think about your breastbone and your collarbones lifting forward rather than trying to press your chin forward. Keep the elbows back. Good, and really make sure it's coming from your power center to power that leg down to the floor. Exhale as you power down and inhale to lift it back up. Really nice, keep going. And we're going to add a little twist. So twist the elbow towards the knee, but staying lifted. Try and think of your shoulder coming forward. So we keep this part really lifted. Good, keep going. We're going full on, just in time for Christmas. Full on workout. Good job, keep going. 2 more. Last one. Well done, just come back down. Bring your knees into your chest. Give your core a rest. That's very strong in the core. Really nice. Okay. I just want you to stay here and turn your head from side to side. So we're releasing the neck because we're going to do a little bit more on the core now, and it always feels quite strong in the neck. Turn to the side again. And the other side. Lovely. Okay. From here, we're coming back into our legs. Keep the band around your ankle. Legs are coming back to tabletop. And then lifting up. Head resting in your hands. And again, keeping the tailbone really heavy, drawing the rib cage nice and closed, and drawing that belly button down. So you're creating your power center. From here, we're going to lengthen the legs. This will be a short one because I know we're getting fatigued. So inhale, exhale, lengthen the legs, squeeze out on the band, back in, and draw it back in again. So exhale, the squeeze, bring it back in. Squeeze out, and back in. Exhale, squeeze out. Lovely, back in. Exhale, squeeze out. Keep lifted here. Exhale, squeeze out. And in. This time we're going to hold them out and give you 10 squeezes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Draw the legs in. Whew. And breathe. Relax your shoulders. And then turn your head side to side. Really good job. Lovely. Okay, from here we're going to release the band from the legs and come around onto your side. Just going to adjust my leggings. Lovely. We're just going to leave the band for a second. Just pop that to one side. Come down and lie fully on your side. Belly button is in nice and tight. One hand in front of you, supporting you, or you can have your hand on your hip, entirely up to you. What's important in this position is that we're lifting up in the waist, so make sure you've got a gap underneath your waist, between your waist and your mat, and that you're drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Rib cage is closed. Hand is either in front of you or on your hip. From here, we're just going to be lifting the leg up and down, nice and easy. So taking it up and down. I want the knee to face the front of the room and lift and down, lift and down, lift and down. Excellent. Really nice. So just lifting it up and lift. 4 more like this. 4 and 3, 2. Now you're going to hold it here. We're going to circle it forwards and backwards. The idea is to stay super still so that you don't let your body move. So really switch on the transverses and the obliques and circle the leg. We're going to do 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch direction. So now it's going back first and circling around. Keep the circle the size of a fitness circle. It doesn't have to be too big. You're going to start to really feel it in your glutes, which is good. Switch on in the waist. Try not to let anything else move. Really solid. That's good. Lovely. And we've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. Now we're going to lift that supporting leg to meet. And little lifts from here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really nice. 3, 2. Hold it here. Extend the arm. We're going to try for lateral flexion. So coming all the way up. Lift, 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 lift. Lovely. And back down. We're going to do 5 of these. We've got 4 more to go. 4. Lift, lift, lift. And down. And 3. Really lift both legs. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze everything together. Inside thighs coming in. If you need to catch yourself a balance, that's absolutely fine. And 1 more. Squeeze it up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And come back down. Release. Well done. Just breathe here. Little breath. Grab hold of your band. I'm going to pop it through both legs. So both legs around. Here we go. And we're going to come all the way up to just above the knees with the band. I was trying to do that elegantly, but it didn't work. Okay, let's just rest now the body up onto the elbow. So still lifting up out of your waist. If this feels like it's really tense on your neck, you can come back down and lie down. So entirely up to you. If it feels like it's too much on your neck, come and lie down. Otherwise, we're going to come lifted, and we're just going to be opening and closing. So open and close in a clam. So this, one of the oldest exercises known to man, I think, the clam. You can have your hand on your waist as well, but it is really, really good for hip health. So opening the hips in this way is good for strengthening all around the hip socket, the hip joint. Exhale as you lift. Exhale and exhale. Good. Exhale and exhale. Give me 4, 3. You squeeze it up. 2. I'm going to hold it there and give me little ones. 10, 9, 8, 7. Really lifted here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come and sit up tall. And let's just take a little stretch with the feet outstretched in front. I think you've lost my feet. I'm just going to move back a bit. There we go. Leave the band where it is. And just bring your arms up. Stretch the head forward. And breathe. Then take the hand onto the side of the head. Drop the arm down. And just stretch the neck over to the side. Lovely. And then let's take the other side. Just give that neck a bit of a break. Lovely. Now we're going to keep the feet where they are. Take the band around your ankles and open the ankles to just where you start to feel tension on the band. From there, sitting up nice and tall. So you're sitting on your sit bones, not your hip bones. Sitting on your sit bones, belly button is in, arms are open. We're just going to take a spine twist forward. So we're going to start by twisting the waist, turning the hand and coming forward from your belly button, stretching your spine forward, taking the other arm back. Really stretch out. Now I want you to feel like your heels are stretching forward as well, so that your legs are stretching forward, and then back up and to the center. So lift up first, nice and tall. Take that twist, turn the hand, other hand turns at the back, and then you're reaching forward from the top of your spine. We're not trying to stretch the hamstrings, we're not reaching forward from the hips, but you'll feel a really lovely stretch through the spine, back up, and let's do that again. So inhale. Now exhale as you stretch forward from the top of your spine and stretch your heels forward. So you're stretching, it's like a two-way stretch. And then lift up, another way. Keep the tension on the band as you stretch forward, stretch the heels forward. And lift. Lovely, relax down. From here, just taking the band up around to your knees and opening the legs here. And then we're just really to anchor you. Let's just take a nice twist back to the back of the room. So just pop the hand behind and twisting the spine around to the back, holding onto that leg, breathe. Just giving everything a little break before we go around to the other side. And the other side, lift up, take the hand behind you, and then just twist. Use the tension of the band to give you a little bit more stability on the twist. And back to the front. Okay, we're going to take this band off. We're going to be going on the other side. So just have it ready. Pop that there ready. And then lying down on this side. stretched out to start. So the same thing we were doing on the other side. So get yourself into position. Make sure your waist is lifted up off the mat. Very important. And then choose your poison. So you can have your hand in front of you. Make sure you're closing your rib cage. So don't let your ribs pop out. The line of this exercise is usually your legs are slightly further forward, so you're not in a dead straight line. One hand in front or on your hip, however you feel comfortable. And let's start by lifting that leg up and down, up and down. So preparing to go into the leg circles, you want to really switch on around the waist. Make sure that your transversus corset muscle is pulled in nice and tight and that you're using your obliques to support your hips. So pelvic stability, everything is switched on around the pelvis to keep it nice and still. Good. Make sure that your knee is facing the front of the room so that we're working down the side of the leg and into the glutes. Exhale to lift. Pull the tummy in tight. Good. 4 more like this. 4 and 3, 2. Then hold it up there. We're going to start by circling forwards to go back. Inhale, exhale, keeping that body nice and still. So really switch on your power center. Focus on your corset around your waist to keep the pelvis really still as you circle the leg. And you'll very quickly start to feel those glutes firing up, feeling the burn. Makes it all worth it. Keep going. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2, 1. We're going to reverse. So take it the other way. So just bigger than a dinner plate with your circles. Don't take them too big. And it's all about holding that pelvis really still. Keep the waist lifted off the mat. Lovely. Keep going. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3. I can really feel that burn. 2 and 1. Hold it here. Lift the supporting the underneath leg. And then we're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep the waist lifted. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. Lift. Extend the arm. And we're going straight up into that flexion. And again. Just 5 of these. We've got 3 more to go. Exhale, lift. 3. Good. And 2. I'm much wobblier on this side. We get tired. Last one. Hold it there. Hold, 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 hold. Really nice. Down you come. Bring the legs around to the center. Sitting up. And let's just come into the center and extend your legs out long. Okay. From here, we're going to take the band around the arms, straight out in front of us. And just do a little bit of arm work. So they're going to be about just above your wrists and make fists. Good. Before we start this one, I want you to really pull in your belly button, sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders, wrap the armpits. So when I talk about wrapping the armpits, I want you to feel like you are pressing the outside of your armpit into the side of your arm. You'll immediately feel your lats and your backs of your arms starting to engage. So get that feeling first, then a tension on the band, and we're just going to take it up and down. That's all. So just bring it in towards you and down, but keep the tension on the band. Exhale as you bring it in. So we're working through the shoulders. Biceps and triceps are also working. You will start to feel them. Good. Giving the legs a little break as well. Now we're just going to add on to this. So you bring it in, pulse, in, back, in, stretch it out and back, really nice. So we're really working into the shoulders. Make sure you're drawing your power center in towards you as you do it. So give your body every bit of strength coming from your power center as well as the arms. It's not just about the arms. Good. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Oh, well done. Release that. Just let your shoulders relax. And then take them behind you and just stretch out the chest. Lovely. Okay. We're going to come around, pop the band around your legs again. So this time, let's keep it around the ankles, coming around, keeping tension on the band, and then just coming down to fully lying down with your knees bent, feet flat on the mat. Inhale, let's take the hands behind the legs for this bit. And exhale, belly button to spine, and then just rolling down through the spine, all the way down to the mat. We're going to start with a lovely bridge roll up. So take the heels slightly closer into your glutes. Hands are flat on the mat. Inhale, exhale, pressing the belly button down towards the mat. And then using your glutes to push up through the spine, keeping the rib cage down until the last minute. You come up onto your shoulder blades, holding here, nice deep breath in, and exhale, rib cage down first. So keep those glutes lifted, press the ribs down, and tucking the pelvis, tuck, 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 till the last minute. Amazing. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, pushing up, sending your hips lifting up towards the ceiling, but keeping the rib cage closed. Inhale and exhale, ribs come down first. And release. Okay, we're going to do 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, exhale, and all the way back down. This next one, we're going to hold it up there. So inhale, imprinting the spine all the way through, holding it here. From here, you're going to lift one leg up towards the ceiling and down. So lift and down. So we're going back into those legs. Try not to let the hips drop. Try and keep the hips exactly the same as you lift the leg. And lift and down. 4 more. Keep breathing, keep squeezing those glutes too. Try not to let the rib cage pop out. Okay, hold this one. And we're just going to push the knee up towards the ceiling. Keep the hips lifted. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Replace other leg. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it down. Squeeze the hips up. And just give me 10 drops down. So dropping and squeeze. 10. Keep the ribcage closed. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Ribcage down first. Peeling down through the spine. And letting everything. Nice heavy tailbone on the floor. Well done. From here, we've got 1 more before we go into a stretch. So this one, You're going to keep the tension on the band around your ankles, and we're going to be lifting the legs up, taking them up to the ceiling. So inhale, take the legs to tabletop. Exhale, take them out. Inhale, exhale up to the ceiling. Okay, so it's out and then a lift, but I want a nice controlled lift. So you're not using impetus, you're using your power center to lift those legs up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, keeping the tension on the band. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. We're going to do 10 more of these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Nice and controlled. 5, 4. Try not to let the legs come too far over your head. Try and make them go up to the ceiling. 2. Last one. And stretch out. Lift up. And let's finish with 100. Here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 5. Really expand the ribs as you inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it gets too much with your legs outstretched, you can bend your knees and bring them in. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Try and keep the tension on the band. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring those legs in. Roll them around. Really, really well done. That was not an easy session today. So well done for sticking with it. You'll feel so good after. Let's take a nice stretch. So just roll those legs around. Then keeping the band around your feet, you're just going to let the knees drop out. Hold on to the band and draw it in and press your elbows into your knees. So you get a really lovely stretch in the hips. You can take your feet together and breathe. Lovely, well done. So relax the shoulders and you can rock around in this position. It feels quite nice, massage the spine, or you can just stay there and stay nice and still, entirely up to you. Okay, and just draw the feet in a little bit more and release. Then we're going to take the band and just have it on one leg, on one ankle, drop the other foot flat down towards the mat, and then we're going to use the band to stretch the leg out. So you can hang on to it. I quite like to put my arms in because it's so lovely and relaxing. So you can hang here. Obviously, wherever your stretch is your stretch. So if your leg is here, that's absolutely fine. But use this to just gently stretch through. Give me a nice deep inhale. Expanding the ribcage, and exhale. Just increase the stretch a touch. Lovely. And then we're going to extend the supporting legs, the leg along the floor. Just extend that one. And breathe. Then you're going to take your band and put it across to your opposite shoulder, just to feel that stretch down the outside of the leg. Hold it here. That feels so good. Okay. From there, bend the knee, draw the foot in towards you, and draw your opposite knee up around. Now you can either loop through if you want to, or just use the band to draw that leg towards you. Feel a lovely stretch down the back of the thigh. Hold it there. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then we're going to stretch legs. Switch legs, I should say. So popping your band onto your opposite leg, the other one, and then draw that in to a hamstring stretch. And if you want to just let your arms hang so that everything feels really relaxed. You can do. Breathe through it. And then you're going to just extend that supporting leg away. And relax. Breathing through the stretch. So take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, send the breath to where you feel the most tension. Try and visually send your breath there. And then taking the band across to the opposite shoulder, feeling a lovely stretch down the outside of that leg. Hold it there. And then bringing it back before bending the knee, drawing the opposite leg in, and just stretching through here. You can use the band, or you can use your leg to push the leg in and get that lovely stretch in the glutes. Give me one more nice deep breath in here. Inhale and exhale. Send the breath down to the stretch. And release. So you can release the band from around your legs. We're just going to come and roll onto our side. And come and sit up. Legs crossed. I've got crazy hair. The only thing about being able to see yourself in the camera. Okay, we're going to take our hands through the loop, and I just want you to take one arm to here and just stretch through, keeping this hand tucked on this leg, and just stretch it through and then pull back, and you'll just feel a nice stretch in the shoulder. Should do, and down the side of the body. And then take this arm up, holding onto the band, and just draw it back down, taking a nice stretch through the back of that arm. And release it. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So keep the hand through, and then hang on to your leg and just push through, stretching through to the, oops, I'm losing the band. Stretching through so you feel a nice stretch through the shoulder and through the side of the body. And then take it up. That arm, drop it back. I'm doing the same arm, aren't I? Drop it back, just feel a nice stretch through the back of that arm. Lovely. And then take the hands behind you with the loop. Take both arms through it. That's it. Drop them behind you. Look up towards the ceiling. Put a little bit of pressure on the band so that you can feel that lovely stretch through the shoulders. And release. Drop the band off to the side. And let's just take a nice deep breath into the ceiling. And exhale.